I'm embarrassed to be with my husband in public. I am meeting new people and they're inviting us to do like couples things, and I'm like making excuses about why we can't go.
This woman says she's embarrassed of her husband. So even when they get invited to places as couples, she's going to turn them down because she doesn't want to get her husband to go with them because her husband is going to embarrass her. And that's going to get people to look at her in a kind of way and be like, what are you doing with him? Let me show you on this clip.
I'm embarrassed to be with my husband in public. I am meeting new people and they're inviting us to do like couples things, and I'm like making excuses about why we can't go because I don't trust my husband to be on his best behavior. He does this thing where he's like puffed up ego and I'm the best, my shit don't stink, and he makes jabs at me and makes jokes at my expense to lighten the mood, and now I see is to be mean. So even though we've just moved and I've been making friends and they've been inviting us to do fun things, we're not going. And I don't know if you know, but if somebody you don't have a really strong bond with, like a new budding friendship, if you keep telling them, no, I'm not available for that, or yeah, we can't make it, they're gonna eventually stop inviting you. And the invites are so sincere and lovely. Like, it's so normal and healthy to like want to include your spouse, the spouse of like a friend you're getting to know. And I'm just like, I don't want you to meet my husband because you're gonna not like him and you're gonna judge me. You're gonna be like, girl, why are you with him? And I don't know. Yes, we are talking about divorce. We've just started and we're not really sure how to navigate that. He only has the totally like fuck kind of divorce in his radar, like movies and social conditioning and the kind of friends he keeps. So we're trying to go really slow while I explain to him the importance of us having a healthy co-parenting relationship for our son. So we want to be able to work together in a respectful, collaborative way and give our son the least amount of like abrupt or painful change possible. So for a time, that would look like still having dinners together, still doing things as long as we can be polite, civil, respectful. And that would look like not totally doing the financial fuck or child support thing. Like, we want to still treat each other like humans that we have love for. We have love for each other. So we're trying to navigate what this is going to look like for our family, what the living situation is going to be for our son, who needs to move, who's going to have the dogs, and what the finances are going to look like, because I'm sure that's one of the hardest parts, is figuring out that piece. I am primarily a stay-at-home mom, and I work part-time with a parenting and relationship coach. She's gotten me this far. I do her scheduling, so I've learned just so much. I work part-time for her, and then I have another really part-time thing. And it has just been such an absolute pleasure and joy to be home with my son, and that is really important to both of us. But my husband is struggling with, all he knows socially is you're supposed to cause as much pain as humanly possible when you get divorced. And his relationship with my son needs my help. He needs me to facilitate that. And so I'm like coaching my son before he comes home, like, Daddy's coming home, we're gonna be so happy to see him, we're gonna play with him. Because right now their relationship isn't strong enough. That's not happening on its own. So we're gonna be in each other's lives for at least 17 more years, and I'm trying to show him that we can do this in a really different way than is so normalized and so common. And also I think he is like not totally sure if I'm serious. So it's like some days we don't talk about it, and it's kind of like awkward, nice, quiet, and it's really weird. And we're like in the stage where like we're not doing good morning texts, but like we don't know if we should still kiss goodbye, and like it's really awkward right now.
At first, when she said she's embarrassed of her husband, I thought probably maybe physically it doesn't look good, or the way it does physically or something. I didn't know she was going to get to a point whereby it's the way it treats her in public. You know, when these men do some things and they laugh, it kind of seems like a joke. And we come on here to tell you this is not funny. This is a sign of abuse. This is him telling you clearly that he hates you. This is one of the example. Sometimes you might not even know that this thing is that deep until it has gotten very deep and there's nothing you can do about it. Thank God that they're already considering divorce, but then it is not easy for her. What is your take, you guys, on this video? Let me share some reaction on this video for you all to watch. Then I'll share my thoughts at the end of all the reaction videos.
I'm embarrassed to be with my husband in public.
So I just saw this video of this creator, and I recommend you go back and watch it yourselves and form your own opinions. But it's just a reality of some modern day relationships. They run their course, and the person that you meet and fall in love with and decide that you want to build a life with them isn't the person that you want to eventually stay together with. And that, unfortunately, is okay. If whatever this creator is saying is true, then she is justifiable to have lost respect for him. And it's very clear that she has lost respect for him by going on the internet and complaining about him. They've both lost respect for each other. So the relationship has zero chances of ever improving. None of them sound like they want to put more time and effort into this relationship. So, girl, if you're watching this, leave him. You've already physically and emotionally left him. I would be surprised if you're intimate with a person that you do not respect at all. And maybe justifiably you do not respect him anymore. Just end it. It's very hard to make that decision, but just end it.
I'm embarrassed to be with my husband in public.
Go watch that video. It's one of the many, many red flags that I didn't understand. Now I'm divorced.
I really wish the men would believe me when I say the bar is so low.
I'm embarrassed to be with my husband in public.
So I watched this woman's video, right, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be a funny joke. It's not. it's not. Turns out it's one of those horror stories, not one of those like abusive and physical abuse stories, but like that insidious kind of abuse where you're looking at them going, you need to leave this person. And then all the comments are basically echoing that. Divorce, divorce, divorce. I've put the video in the description if you want to go watch it. Anyway, I'm watching, I'm like, I need more information. So I go on the lady's page, and there's an update, and she and her partner are talking about divorce. But to make things even worse, she describes him as a person that is only on his radar is like the type of people that will screw her over. He wants to hurt her. It made me want to just like reiterate what I've been saying for the last couple weeks now. To men, they think I'm pandering to women. I'm not. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Guys, the bar is so low. If you are the tiniest bit introspective, if you are considerate, if you just attempt to understand the world outside of yourselves, I promise you, the bar is so low. If you're attractive and do that, oh my God, you're so lucky. I'm going to prove that to you with 2 short stories, okay? Last night I'm with this friend, right? I think she had a big breakup like 18 months ago. She's dated a couple guys since then and then had like one snog on a night out. All of these stories about the breakup from the main partner, the 2 guys she dated, and just the cheeky snog, all of it ended with villainy. Every single story, I ended up looking at her and going, what is going on? What do you mean? How did that happen? Like, every story I had to interrupt her because I was like, I don't understand this. At one point, she tried to get me to guess an ending, and I'm guessing the worst things. Didn't even come close. Then a couple nights before that, or like the night before that, I get a message from this 20-year-old kid, right? And he saw my video about saying, be more confident, just kiss each other. Like, we need to be, seeking pleasure more with one another. He messages me. He's like, I haven't been on a date for a while. I went on a date, and I remembered what you said, and I kissed this girl, and it was a great kiss, and I just wanted to let you know, like, you're so useful for young men. The video lifted my heart, made me feel so good. I said one thing to the boy. I said, I celebrated him firstly, and then I said, don't be a villain. And just, if you make mistakes, don't punish yourself, learn from them. Because that's it. That's how easy it is. I would say like just under half of my friends, about 40% are men, just over half, 60% are women. All of the ghost stories come from women. Men may occasionally tell me about a bad date, but it's never that has me wide-eyed. With women, these stories of these villains are constant. People are going to think that's hyperbole. It's not hyperbole. Constant. Look, right, bad things are going to happen. Like, I once dated a woman who used to get really drunk and punch me in the jaw. And she also was like, when she was sober, was really violent with her language. But I don't tell that story as proof of something, Like, and I don't tell that story at all. A lot of my friends don't even really know about that. With women, the horror stories are not the exception. They're the rule. The same friend from last night half joked to me at one point, like, is it me? Do I have bad taste? I'm like, no, the food's rotten. So yeah, again, I'm saying it, boys, I'm not pandering. I don't go on dates because of my TikTok. Every woman I've been on a date with for quite a while now, and it's been quite a few, has never known what I do. Or maybe they're lying, I don't know. But every time I'm like, yeah, I've been doing this like TikTok thing, they're like, no way, oh my God, I've got to follow you. Like they didn't know before. I'm just going to say it. Boys, you'll make mistakes. Just don't be a villain. Just like look internally. It's literally that easy.
Imagine you want to make new friends and they want to get to know you and they're like, oh, you're married, bring your family, want to host your family, but you're not going to go because you know your husband's going to embarrass you there. You know he's going to crack a joke that is not funny. And him cracking those jokes, they're not funny to you, but you have to laugh because you guys are in public and that will make you feel bad. Him knowing that this joke is not funny, or it's going to make you feel bad, it will still do it. It will still do it just to hurt you. Sometimes when some women tell you that they want to leave, but they don't know how to, or they cannot leave, this is one of the examples. Sometimes it's not always so easy to leave a relationship like that, especially if the person is very toxic or has this kind of behavior that he knows that he will not let you leave scot-free. Like he just wants you. It's going to hurt you so much that you'll be afraid to even leave. I personally feel like one day she's going to leave that relationship. I hope she does with her full self. I hope she does peacefully. And because there's nothing for I even bringing this online, you guys, I feel like the relationship is gone and she has already left. I feel like she has left that relationship emotionally or mentally. So it's left for her to leave the relationship physically and let her know that she's done with him because there's no point. And this is just a reminder that it's not all jokes that are funny. You're with your woman and some of them will try to make a joke on, probably make you feel low or make you feel somehow in front of everybody. Most of the time, the wives will laugh, but then it's not funny. And the thing is, people look at you and be like, why is your husband acting that way? And you have to smile and be like, but then it's not funny. I get it. Anyway, you guys, what's your take on this video? Let me know your thought down in the comment section, respectfully, as always. Sugar Mara Davis. And thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one, guys.